Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Adam knew the names of everything. Sometimes he talked to the angels, but they were preoccupied with worshipping Almighty Allah. Therefore Adam felt lonely. One day he slept, and when he awoke he found near his head a woman gazing at his face with beautiful, tender eyes. Perhaps they had conversation. Adam, you were not here before I slept. She, yes. He, from what? She, I came out of you. Allah created me while we were asleep. Do you not desire to restore me to you while you are awake? He, why has Allah created you? She, to be your solace. He, thanks to Allah, I was feeling lonely. The angels asked him her name. He replied, Eve. They asked, why did you call her Eve? Adam said, because she was created of me, and I am a living being. Ibn Abbas radiallahu ta'ala and a group of the companions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam narrated that when Iblis was sent out of paradise and Adam was accommodated therein, Adam was alone in paradise and did not have a partner from whom he could get tranquility. He slept for some time, and when he woke up, he saw a woman whom Allah had created from his ribs. So he asked her, who are you? She replied, a woman. He asked, why have you been created? She replied, so that you could find tranquility in me. The angels, trying to find out the extent of his knowledge, asked him, what is her name, O Adam? He replied, Eve. They asked, why was she so named? He replied, because she was created from something living. Muhammad ibn Ishaq and Ibn Abbas radiallahu ta'ala related that Eve was created from the shortest left rib of Adam alayhi salam while he was sleeping, and after a while she was clothed with flesh. That is why Allah the Exalted said, O mankind, be dutiful to your Lord who created you from a single person. And from him he created his wife, and from them both he created many men and women. Allah also said, it is he who has created you from a single person, and he created from him his wife in order that he might enjoy the pleasure of living with her. The location of this paradise is unknown to us. The Quran did not reveal it, and the commentators had 5 different opinions. Some said that it was the paradise of our refuge and that its place was heaven. Others negated that statement because if it was the paradise of refuge, Iblis would have been forbidden admission, and disobedience would have been forbidden as well. Still, others said that it was other paradise that was created by Allah for Adam and Eve. A fourth group said that it was a paradise on the earth, located in a high place. Another group of commentators accept what was in the Quran without questioning where this paradise was located. We agree with this last opinion, as the lesson we learn from its location is immaterial compared to the lesson we learn from the events that took place there. Adam and Eve were admitted to paradise, and there they lived the dream of all human beings. Allah permitted them to approach and enjoy everything except one tree that might have been the tree of pain or the tree of knowledge. Allah forbade them before they were given abode in paradise. O Adam, dwell you and your wife in the paradise, and eat both of you freely with pleasure and delight of things therein, as wherever you will, but come not near this tree, or you both will be of the Zalimin. Adam and Eve understood that they were forbidden to eat the fruit of that tree. Adam was, however, a human being, and a man tends to forget. His heart changes and his will weakens. Iblis summoned all the envy within him and took advantage of Adam's humanity to exploit him. He started to whisper to him day after day, coaxing him, "Shall I guide you to the tree of immortality and the eternal kingdom?" And he said to them, "Your Lord did not forbid you this tree, save you should become angels or become of the immortals." And he swore by Allah to them both, saying, "Verily, I am one of the sincere well-wishers for you both." Adam asked himself, "What will happen if I eat from this tree? It might truly be the tree of immortality." His dream was to live forever in the pure innocence of paradise. Years went by, and Adam and Eve were preoccupied with thoughts of that tree. Then, one day, they decided to eat of its fruit. They forgot that Allah had warned them not to approach it, and that Iblis was their sworn enemy. Adam stretched out his hand, picked one of the fruits, and offered it to Eve. They both ate of the forbidden tree. Allah Almighty told us, so He Satan misled them with deception. Allah also said, "Thus did Adam disobey his Lord, so he went astray." According to the Old Testament, Eve was tempted by the serpent to eat of the forbidden tree. She ate because of the words of the serpent and fed Adam some of it. At that moment, their eyes were opened to the fact that they were naked, and they took the leaves of the fig tree to cover themselves. Wahab ibn Munabbah said that their clothing was made of light on the private parts of both of them. This story in the Old Testament is a falsification and deception. Allah the Almighty revealed, O children of Adam, let not Satan deceive you as he caught your parents out of paradise, stripping them of their raiments to show them their private parts. Verily, he and his soldiers from the jinn or his tribe see you from where you cannot see them. Verily, we made the devils protectors and helpers for those who believe not. Adam had hardly finished eating when he felt his heart contract, and he was filled with pain, sadness, and shame. The surrounding atmosphere had changed and the internal music had stopped. He discovered that he and his wife were naked, so they both started cutting leaves with which to cover themselves. Allah the Almighty addressed them, did I not forbid you that tree and tell you verily Satan is an open enmity unto you? They said, our Lord, we have wronged ourselves. If you forgive us not and bestow not upon us your mercy, we shall certainly be of the losers. Allah said, get down, one of you an enemy to the other. On earth will be a dwelling place for you and an enjoyment for a time. He said, therein you shall live, and therein you shall die, and from it you shall be brought out. Again, there are old stories about these events. Al-Hafiz ibn Asakir narrated that Allah commanded two angels to remove Adam from his holy proximity. So Gabriel stripped him of the crown on his head, and Michael took the diadem from his forehead. Adam thought that his punishment had been hastened and bowed down, crying, forgiveness, forgiveness. So Allah asked, are you running away from me? Adam replied, no, my Lord, but I am shy of you. Abdurrahman ibn Amr al-Awza'i said that Adam spent 100 years in paradise. In another narration, it was said that he spent 60 years. Ibn Asakir reported that Adam wept for 60 years for his loss of paradise and 70 years for his mistake, and he wept for another 70 years when his son was killed.